Hi guys, this is Sid K and you are listening to me on DESIblitz.com. And you are just go and listen to Haqqani. Jado tere kol aava, jawa, ni akhiyan milava, aro tu akhan ਨਾਲ ਸਭ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ.
DESIblitz.com.
हाँ कर तू हाँ करनी तू हाँ करनी जदों तेरे कोल आवा.
When did you decide that you wanted to become a singer?
I think I was about 16 when I started getting the idea of I should pursue music. But then my elder brother Ashish, he always made me think that I should pursue music. And I came to UK to do my management studies. But then we had a long conversation about this, and I made a last-minute switch to music. So I started learning music production and sound engineering from Manchester College. So that's how it started.
Besides your brother Ash,
Yes.
Did you have any early influences in terms of who did you listen to growing up?
Oh, loads of. My playlists have always been very diverse when it comes to listening to music. So from the legends like Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan Saab, Mohammad Rafi ji, Kishore Da, to the latest at my age when I was like Yo-Yo Honey Singh, Mika Singh, all these guys. So it was very diverse. From the urban to the classics, it's always been very diverse. Especially Sonu Nigam as well while growing up. Yeah, one of the main influences. Atif Aslam. Yeah.
So what would you say? What kind of music? What kinds of music are you into and why?
So it's a very tricky question because the kind of music that I make is very different from the music that I listen to. I listen to a lot of rap, but I make totally different music. I make a very urban Punjabi kind of pop vibe, but it's not rap. You know what I mean? But I listen to a lot of rap, and also I listen to a lot of diverse things. Sometimes I just switch directly to Indian classical. Sometimes I'm listening proper Bhangra, Gurdas Manji, the legend, and sometimes listen to Diljit Paji, Guru Paji. Everything. It's very diverse. Sometimes I'll even listen to Latin music. So.
And listening to such wide range of music, how has that helped your learning?
A lot, because from somewhere I'll pick up my writing styles, what I should write about. Some places I pick up my music production side, and sometimes I pick up some of my vocal styles as well. You know what I mean? So it's been a mix of influences always, and it's always good to learn from different genres and different languages sometimes.
How would you describe your sound?
My sound is urban pop.
Okay. हाँ करनी.
Yes, हाँ करनी.
किसको हाँ करवानी है तू?
Initially तो हाँ record label तो करानी सी. फिर उसके बाद वीडियो च 2 कुड़ियां तो करानी सी. नहीं, वीडियो च 1 कुड़ी तो करानी सी, वो 2 च गई. So that's life. ਹੁਣ audience को हाँ करानी थे. People like you, brothers like you are supporting us.
How did it all happen?
So basically I started with a 30-second music loop. So I made the music, I wrote the lyrics of the song and sang this myself. So it was my own little baby. So when I started it was a 30-second loop that I made, and I named it as Wine in 69 because I saw it on someone on Instagram as some girl's bio. So I saved it as that, as the name. And then that kind of phrase stuck to me, so that's why I had the let's do the 69 kind of vibe going on in the whole song. So that's how I started. Then when I was writing it, I just hummed the line. So I made this melody, but then I thought then while working on it, I came up with Tu bas haan karni. So then I understood that haan karni is a very universal word. You could be speaking any South Asian language, but you'll understand haan karni. You could be Bengali, you could be Marathi, you could be Tamil, Malayali, you could speak Urdu, you could speak Punjabi, and you'll understand haan karni. So that was the whole idea behind it. It's very universal and universally taken word.
How fun was it when making the video to this song?
Oh, it was...
Any fond memories? What happened?
Loads of memories. So we're going to upload a behind the scenes really soon, just for all the supporters there to watch it as well. So it was my first music video, so I was very nervous in the first shot. and then I had to just like sit down for 5 minutes with my eyes closed and focus on it. And then after that, it was just fun. I mean, after the first shot, it was really fun. And we did an overnight shoot. It was just a 11-hour shoot. We only had the location for 11 hours. So we had to finish it. And even though we had not slept, but I was wide awake as an owl because I was so excited. And it's really fun. I mean, shooting with Praveen Bhatt, the director, and Chitranshi, the main lead girl. It was really fun with everyone, even the choreographers and everything.
Did anything else go wrong apart from you being nervous in the early stages?
No, nothing at all. I mean, touch wood, everything just went as good as we planned to be. So everything was great.
What do you think of the Punjabi music scene today in comparison to the past?
Oh, it's as stronger as ever because now you look at Bollywood movies, now you look at anywhere, even the YouTube charts. You'll find at least 2 or 3 tracks in the Punjabi always trending, regardless of the countries you switch. You go anywhere, you'll see a Punjabi song trending in the top 10 of the YouTube, which is a big achievement for all the industry right now, the whole industry right now. I mean, it's crazy because even every Bollywood song, they could be based in, the story could be based in Bihar, but they'll do a Punjabi song. You know what I mean? So it could be based in hills, but they'll do a Punjabi song in there. So it's like it's a very universal. It's coming out to be the second most accepted language in the country and everywhere else. Everybody's loving the Punjabi vibe, and plus, I mean, there's something about the Punjabi language that it really gels well with even the classical music and also the urban music. It really gels well with English. You know what I mean? So everybody who listens to English music a lot, they can listen to Punjabi really easily. They can switch between the two languages because the music is really very similar.
You speak quite a few languages.
Yes.
Which language, going forward, do you want to pursue singing in the most, or do you have any particular language which you enjoy singing in more?
So I love singing in Punjabi, which is my major singing style. But also, of course, I've been grown up singing all the Bollywood songs, so that's my Hindi love there. So I've still made a few Hindi tracks for the upcoming. I don't know if I'll release it or not, but then I do have some Hindi tracks, and plus I like to fuse a little English in both of them anyway, because that's how I am. That's my nature. I'm a Punjabi from India who came to UK to study and spend some time. So obviously there's a little English fusion to my nature as well, just like my writing style and the singing style.
You just mentioned that growing up you sang some Bollywood songs.
Of course.
Could you sing a few lines of one of your favorite Bollywood tracks from the past or present?
There's a Shah Rukh Khan song that I listen to a lot, and it inspires me a lot as well, from Yes Boss. Chand tare tod laun sari duniya par main chaun bas itna sa khwab hai bas itna sa khwab hai. I used to love that song.
That's great. That's good. Fantastic.
Thank you.
TU Series.
Yes.
A major label in India.
Yeah, the biggest.
So the deals you know, do these deals give you a livelihood? I mean, can you make enough money with these deals?
Yes. I mean, once you are signed with a good label, right now the scene is totally different. Some of the artists that are coming out of India, they're not even signed. It's just the content that you're creating, right? If your content is strong, regardless of the record label or regardless of how the promotions are working for you, the song will blow up if the song is strong. So, I mean, I've always believed in getting the song organic reach rather than going for the ads or any other places. If the song is getting the organic reach, if I would rather have a song have 2 million organic views than 10 million fake views. You know what I mean, right? So I'd rather have that 2 million. So I've always had that as the power, and then of course being with working with these record labels that give you the organic reach, because they have a fan base already that want to listen to that kind of genre and song. So they give you that perfect reach, and that obviously comes out with the shows and everything. Then the livelihood is probably better when shows and stuff.
Speaking about fake views,
Yes.
how can this issue be addressed? And say if somebody's watching your video, how can you reassure them that your views are legitimate?
Right. So basically, you have to do some research on it. Like, obviously, it's a bit hard for every layman to understand if it's legit or not. But I think if you compare the likes and dislike with the views, you can kind of tell if it's legit or not. Sometimes the likes are like 2,000, 3,000 likes, and the video's got like 3 million views. How can that be? No, I mean, there's only 13, 15 comments or 200 comments, but then the views are in millions. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up, right? So I think that's how you can really tell and I would actually tell all the audience as well, if you're really watching a song, if you like it, just like it. If you don't like it, dislike it. Because that way you're just registering your view that, okay, I like this video and I viewed it. Boom, done. I don't like this video, I dislike it. Boom, done. So that way everybody's knowing that, okay, who all are liking this and who all are not liking this. So I think that's a good way to register your view.
How big is the problem in India in terms of fake views at the moment?
I mean, it's getting better now because there was a big boom in between where a lot of artists were going behind the fake views, but then eventually they realized that it's not going to get them anywhere, because who are they proving to, right? You might be getting hundreds of million views if your song is not famous enough to be played on radio and TVs, and you're not getting that radio play. Sometimes you don't really get that radio play. Sometimes it's just even the TikTok now. TikTok is blowing up. If your song is actually trending on TikTok, you know people are making videos. You can't really force someone to make a video of a song if you don't like, right? If they're making a video on your song, they actually like it. So that's how you can. So they've actually evolved from that space that, okay, views don't really they do matter, but then they don't really matter in that sense that they will describe your song. Sometimes very good songs don't have views, and sometimes really, really shitty songs have views as well. So
if you receive any criticism about your work,
yes,
or if you notice any dislikes to any of your work, be it videos, how would that spur you on to do better?
I mean, then it makes me think about it too. A lot of that video, I keep on rewinding it. What went wrong? What is the part that they don't like? They don't like the location. They don't like the way I dress up. They don't like the way I sing. They don't like the way I'm presenting my song. Maybe the musicianship of it. I don't know. So you have to figure it out. I mean, it gives you the space to figure it out and improve yourself. So which is a good in a way.
Going back to what I earlier asked you about deals.
Yeah.
What I was trying to get from you was that in the past, be it Bhangra artists or other musicians, besides any deals, they had to rely on a second job.
Yes.
Or rely on tours and gigs.
Yes.
How's the situation now at the moment?
I mean, the gigs scene in India is quite blown up in the last 5 years, because if you see all see the wedding scene, the corporate scene, the public gig scene, it's big, right? There are loads of corporates who want to do shows with you. There's loads of wedding scene in India that is blowing up. Every wedding, pre-wedding, birthday parties, they are calling up singers, and people actually like people like actually having a musician at their occasion, which is actually a really, really good thing for us. And that's how we can make our money.
You were born in India.
Yes.
In Delhi, I believe.
Delhi. Yeah.
You've also spent time in the UK, in Manchester.
Yes.
But now you're based in India.
Yeah.
What are the similarities and differences, and why have you chosen to base yourself now in India?
Right. So it's like playing cricket. You gotta be in the field. You can't be always in the stadium. Before, I was just in the stadium. I was like going round in the circle, and then the field is like the industry, our music industry. So I was into the field, but then now I'm in the pitch. You know what I mean? So now I'm in the pitch. I'm living the actual industry life. I'm meeting new people. I'm making new music. I'm making my moves, and special thanks to my people around me. I mean, my Rishi sir and Anand sir, who manage my stuff, and they are the pillars of what I am right now, and they're the ones who made me who I am in the last 4 years. And everything from producing the music video to like meeting the right people, they are the actual pioneers of the industry, and they've made me grow up as an artist really well. So that's what made me even stronger.
You say you're on the pitch.
Yes.
Are you just taking a few little singles here and there, or are you hitting some sixes and fours?
I think when you experience a new bowler, you always go for a little duck. You play a singles a few, and then you start smashing the sixes and the fours. I think that's what I'm doing. Probably just making my way to the century.
And working in India, basing yourself in India, do you feel that there is a professional setup there? Or do you have to just adjust with different kinds of people in different kind of environments?
No, it's kind of very, very professional now. I mean, how they work, even the labels, how they work, from labels to managements to all the event agencies, they work really well now. They have a protocol that they work in, and that's really, really good, and it's evolving every day. So I'm really glad that India's gone up on that level.
Does Bollywood excite you?
Yes, of course. I mean, who doesn't? The person who was born and raised while looking at the Khans and the Kumars, of course, the Bollywood is in the blood.
Any projects that you have in the pipeline?
I wish to have one soon. Loads of soon. But yeah, not at the moment. I'm just looking for the right one.
Are you knocking the right doors?
Yes. Maybe I just need a few more addresses and I'll be knocking a few more doors. So there you go, guys. If you're watching me, just tell me the door where to knock and I'll knock it.
As a Desi Munda, tell us 3 things which are Desi about you the most.
My food habits, for sure. Love my Desi food. Love eating at home. Other than that, my preference, I love Desi girls over anyone. And what else Desi in me? I think the writing style is a very Desi yet urban, so it's like very Delhi-ish. I call it the Delhi-ish. Delhi is still connected to the roots and very urban, so that's how my music is. It's very Delhi-ish.
You mentioned you like food. What do you particularly like in food when it comes to Desi?
I mean, I love my chicken. I just love homemade chicken from my mom and my mama when I'm in UK. He's a chef. So I experience new dishes every day with him when I'm here. So my family comes from the food business background, my maternal side. So yeah, I've always surrounded with the Desi food, just loving it.
You also kind of touched upon about English fusion.
Yeah.
Is there any track that you've written in English or sang in English, or is there any particular track from the past that has inspired you and you can sing us a few lines?
Oh, I think the first initial recording that I did was a song. My first ever recording in a studio was a song by Jay Sean. It was called Down. It was a big hit. It was number 1 on the Hot 100 in US as well when it came out. So that was my first initial inspiration to the urban music, how he fused it and everything. So I'm just gonna sing a few lines. Since you ought to know, tonight is the night to let it go. Put on a show. I wanna see how you lose control. So leave it behind, 'cause we have a night to get away. So come on, find me as we make our great escape. So baby, don't worry, you are my only. You won't be lonely, even if the sky is falling down. You be my only, no need to worry. Baby, are you down, 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 even if the sky is falling down. Thank you. So that was my inspiration back in the days. Still is. Still just love listening to Jay Sean a lot.
Sid, it seems that your feet are firmly on the ground and you're a man of research.
Yes.
Coming to your image, how important is your image? If somebody says, "Kinna sona munda ithe ja reha wa," who does your styling? Who looks after your image? And how important is that?
I mean, so I style myself. I style myself. I do a lot of research on what's going on in the world, how's the fashion industry working. So I try my little bits and bobs, being what I am, what I can afford. of course. So just trying to swag it up with my pocket and everything. Always just been like that. And yeah, I mean, I just love taking care of my image, because that's all it matters, right? We are in the show business, so you got to show the business, right?
What message have you got for your fans and people who really love your music?
Right, so the people who love my music, thank you so much for supporting me and always coming out with great comments and inspiring me. But people who don't listen to me, just listen it. Once you listen to me, I won't disappoint you, trust me.
Coming back to Haqqani,
Yes.
we can't let you go
Yeah.
without a few lines from Haqqani.
Sure. So this one going out to all the supporters who supported Haqqani and the ones who are listening it for the first time. Make sure you go to T-Series Apna Punjab page. Listen to it. It's called Haqqani by Sid K. Your very own. This is how it goes out to you guys, right?
ਜਦੋਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਆਵਾਂ ਜਾਵਾਂ ਨੀ ਅੱਖੀਆਂ ਮਿਲਾਵਾਂ I know ਤੂੰ ਅੱਖਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਸਭ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ I know baby oh ਮੇਰੀ ਜਾਨ it's work it for me ਮੈਂ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਬੜਾ worth it for you oh ਕਹਿੰਦੀ pour me some wine let's do the 69 girl ਮੈਂ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਕਿੰਨੀ hot ਲੱਗਦੀ ਤੂੰ ਜਦੋਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ Teda teda takdi I kiss you every single spot Tu haan tha kar ek baar Niblo chhad nakhra Tu bas haan karni Every day every night girl Bas haan karni Baaki sareyan nu keh deno mainu haan karni Just let me make you mine, girl. Bas haan karni, haan karni, haan karni, bas haan karni, bas haan karni. Thank you so much, guys. So there you go. When you think that Sid K has finished, he's not. So that's how I am. So he's always got a little bit more left, always. So there you go, man. Thank you so much.
In reference to Haqqani,
Yes.
are you waiting for a yes from a female?
I think we live in a 7 billion people population, and there's I think about at least 40% of them are women. So I'm waiting for that 40% of
Sid K,
Yes.
it's been a pleasure speaking to you.
Pleasure's all mine.
We wish you all the very best.
Thank you so much.
We expect some great more music coming
Awesome,
from
definitely.
you in the coming years.
Definitely. I'm
been
sure
nice
I'll see
talking
you.
to
I'll see you really, really soon. And thank you so much, DESIblitz, for supporting artists like me, the new artist, the new talent on the block who's gonna take over really soon. So I'll see you really soon. Thank you so much, DESIblitz. Thank you, Birmingham. Thank you, UK. This is Sid K signing off.
ਛੱਡ ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਨਾ ਕਰਨੀ ਹਾਂ ਕਰਨੀ ਬੋਲੋ ਹਾਂ ਕਰਨੀ ਲੱਕ ਨੂੰ ਘੁਮਾ ਕੇ ਮੇਰੀ ਜਾਨ ਕੱਢਦੀ ਹਾਂ ਕਰਨੀ ਬੋਲੋ ਹਾਂ ਕਰਨੀ ਬਾਕੀ ਛੱਡ ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਨਾ ਕਰਨੀ ਹਾਂ ਕਰਨੀ ਬੋਲੋ ਹਾਂ ਕਰਨੀ ਜਦੋਂ ਲੱਕ ਨੂੰ ਘੁਮਾਵੇ ਤੂੰ ਮੇਰੀ ਜਾਨ ਕੱਢਦੀ ਨਾ ਕਰਨਾ ਨਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਹਾਂ ਕਰਨੀ ਬਾਕੀ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਹਿ ਦੇਣਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ